Hello, hope everybody's doing great. So this is video is more for local residents than anything else here in the Ivy, especially this town. I went. I grew. Okay, number one. I went to a. I used to go to board meetings, community board meetings, whatever they are. Chemo brain, so forgive me. Um, Here at the town hall back in the 90s when I got out of the military, there was a heroin problem starting. I mean, it was already here, but it wasn't as bad. And I contribute that to somebody that I know. They came here from El Paso, Texas, which is where I grew up. I was born here in the valley, and I grew up in El Paso, Texas, in an area. It was a heroin hotspot. Food like heroin. That was heroin heaven. That area where I grew up, Central El Paso, Texas, Chuco town. Okay, um, as a I'd say 10-year-old, I would ride around, literally ride around in carloads of heroin addicts, with carloads of heroin addicts, and looking for movidas, moves, ways, scams, ways to get money for heroin, driving around looking for heroin. And so that's how I grew up until I joined the military I left El Paso, Texas at about age 19. Graduated from Job Corps, got a GD, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Went to war. And after that, I came back here because I just couldn't deal with El Paso at that time. But before I came here again, I grew up in a heroin hotspot on a border city where 70-80%, I mean 60, at least 60% of heroin comes through that border, that city. So when I came here to this, I forgot what they call it, town hall meeting, whatever it is, I would tell them, hey, look, you all need to take this serious, because I saw what the guy I knew, I saw what he was doing, and I saw what he was involved with, and I thought, man, he's like, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get. My best friend, by the way, died. We were in 8th grade. He overdosed of heroin. At overdose, him and I were gonna do it, but the guy that I'm talking about that brought it, started it here more. He didn't bring it in, so but he kind of like blew it up, and it blew up after that. That's why we've lost so many members of this community to heroin and now fentanyl. I try to warn the community leaders back in the 90s, and they told me they no longer needed my advice nor wanted my advice, suggestions, or and that I wasn't really welcome there anymore. It's like, okay. And shortly after that, people started a lot of people started dying of heroin overdoses, and now it's fentanyl, because they're putting fentanyl on the heroin and the coke, and now even the weed. um, They're lacing it with fentanyl now, which takes one tiny grain to kill somebody, because it's for elephants, I think. Anyway, so I went back, and I never went back there, but I try to help. I try to do the right thing, and they mocked me, and they insulted me, pretty much spit in my face, and I was honestly just trying to help because I knew what was coming, because I grew up in that. Again, my best friend died of a heroin overdose that I was supposed to take, but the person that brought it heavy here, that kicked it off heavy here, that person ended up talking me out of that shooting up that night, because injecting the heroin, he talked me out of it because there was pure heroin going around, and he knew it. So I didn't do it that night, but my friend did, and he died along with like 17 other men, because they bought heroin that night from that community. It was black tar, straight heroin. And anyway, I came here to warn these people, and they didn't listen. And I was trying to, nip it in the bud. So the point to this video is that I can still help. I can still fix the mess that they allowed, that these community leaders allowed back in the 90s. And I'll give names if I need to of the people who told me I was no longer welcome at these meetings or needed. They know who they are, but that's not going to solve anything. The point is, we can still fix this. We can still prevent these problems that are going on. But it's gonna take real leaders, and I'm not saying the current leaders aren't capable. I don't know them. I don't know if they're willing. I don't know if they're part of the problem. So, but I do know we can fix this. I know we can stop this, and I'm willing to do that. And you can mock me again and spit in my face again. That's all right, because we've been there, done that. Or you can finally take me serious for once in your life. Because along with this, I also went on MTV to warn this area in the world of Gulf War syndrome, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, blah, 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 cancer. And again, I did it on MTV nationally for the world to see and know. I did it locally in local papers, which now won't speak to me because of the editor-in-chief. What's his name? Collins? Yeah, Collins got his job because of myself and two other Gulf War vets, because he did articles. Before that, he was a nobody. He was a tiny little nobody. And when I say this with love, he still is. But yet he thinks he's all powerful or something, Mr. Judgy. And I'm saying that with love, because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for anybody, because honestly, none of you scare me. And it's not even about that, but I'm letting you know. And that's why I'm making these videos. So you can work with me, or you can keep letting people die. It's up to you. Let me know when you're ready to fix this problem that the, other leaders let and allowed to happen, whether intentionally or unintentionally. They allowed it and it happened, and it's happening, and we can stop this. We can prevent this. And if you listen to me, we can stop this. We can prevent this. We can fix this. The mess that they allowed, the mess that they might have made, we can fix it. We can clean it up. So this video is for you all. If you're hooked on dope, heroin, smack, coke, all that, meth, I can help you get off. It's very simple. I have a product that'll get you off. We used it in Juarez, Mexico, to help get teenage sicarios, killers, assassins. We help get them off of meth. And so that we can fix this. Very simple solution to all of this. So very little cost to fix this problem. And when you're ready, you let me know, because you know where I'm at. You know who I am. And you all change. You all change every election or something. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. So this is including El Paso, Texas, Chuco Town. Any town, any city. When you're ready to stop the problem and fix the problem, then you let me know, and we'll make that happen. And I say that with all love and respect I can muster, all honesty, all truth that I can muster. I tell you right now, we can stop this. We can prevent this. We can fix this. It's not too late. And or you can continue to let your community and your loved ones overdose, die, be hooked, blah, blah, blah. It's a very simple solution, and it's very possible. And again, we've helped do this in many places or so. So let me know when you're ready. Um, it's worth the investment. It's worth the time. It's worth the effort, the risk. If you want, some of you want to call it that. Even, it's worth it. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm tired of watching people die unnecessarily, whether it's through drugs, cancer, violence. I'm done. War. I'm done watching this. I don't want this new generation, these kids, to make our same mistakes. So I'm willing. I'm willing to help stop it, but I can't do it alone. I need you all, because I'm a real leader. I don't change with the votes and all that. I'm a leader whether you vote for me or not, whether you follow me or not, whether you believe me or not, whether you trust me or not. I'm still a leader, and that's what I've been called to be. And so you can either help me or you can continue letting the deaths continue unnecessarily. So I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that to continue. Not me. Especially if they don't know Jesus Christ as their Savior. I don't want that. So you let me know when you're ready. And I'm here. I could be there, boom, tomorrow. Could be there in hours, depending where you're at. And a little bit of money, a little bit of time and energy that will be well spent. No matter what the price is, it'll be well spent. It'll be well worth it, because one life is worth whatever you can spend. Trust me on that. So you know, it wouldn't take much. All man-made materials and blah. It doesn't. You have to go get them, but that's not a problem. Even if we have to fly down and get it or have it flown to us, it's not a problem. So let me know, and or you can send your people down to where it's already at, and we can just do it there. However you want to do it, you let me know. I can come talk to your leaders. If they're really leaders, I'll talk to them. Even if they're not, even if they're wannabe leaders or fake leaders, I'll still talk to them. But yeah, I'm here and I'm ready. I've been ready. And I'm sorry I've let it go on for so long. I didn't know what else I could do. But I'm willing to do it. Gulf War syndrome, cancer, drug overdoses, PTSD. We can prevent all of that. Cancer, we can prevent all that very easily. Very natural products, diets, and God. But there's more to that. There's more to it than that. And these are proven methods. The U.S. military uses some of the methods I'm talking about. And there's different ways and different methods to go about this, different products, but it's all natural, all of it. Very simple, very cost effective. And depending on where you live, it's already growing where you're living. So it's different products, different herbs, different, I don't know what you want to call it, materials, all natural. And so we can do this. We have to do this, because if you keep waiting, it's going to be one of your loved ones that's next. And we don't want that. I don't want that. And I know you don't want that. So please work with me. Please give me a chance that they didn't give me back in the 90s. We can still fix this. Let's fix it. Peace and love. God bless you all. Have a great day and a great night. Bye.